Good afternoon from Your Best Car in Kent. My name is Ben. I'm from one of our 2 UK branches. We're in Cranbrook, 10 miles outside of Tunbridge Wells, or just a 40-minute train commute from London. Our other site is in Buckinghamshire near Marlow, and combined we have over 600 5-star reviews. So please check out our website to see those reviews of our happy customers and of course the rest of our fleet. Now, before I get into the walk around, I'd just like to answer 2 of the most frequently asked questions that we get here, which are: do we take part exchanges and do we offer finance? The answers are both yes and yes, we will take your part exchange. We can even pay off outstanding finance on your current car. And on top of that, I'm thrilled to say that we are industry beating with our low APR finance rates. So if finance is the route for you, then please get in contact with us, or you can visit our website yourbestcar.co.uk, where we have a finance calculator at the bottom of every advert. So whether it's PCP or HP that you're after, you can input some numbers, adjust the filters, find something that works for you, then there'll be a finance breakdown of that contract before you hit apply. So this is the walk around video for our BMW 545e M Sport, presented in Bernina grey metallic exterior paint. Without a doubt, one of my favourite colourways BMW have produced. Now, what is the 545e? This is BMW's petrol plug-in hybrid of the 5 Series. The 545e has a 3-litre 6-cylinder petrol engine working in tandem with a 12 kilowatt-hour battery pack, producing 394 brake horsepower overall. Now, if you're familiar with the 530e, you'll know just how efficient they are for work commutes, school runs, or a trip to the shops. The 530es were revolutionary in the hybrid EV markets. However, the BMW have gone one step further with the 545e by offering a pure electric range of around 33 miles in perfect conditions. Of course, this is a WLTP claimed figure, so that result may vary based upon how you drive and of course the road conditions. Both the 3-point plug home charger and the fast charger are included with the car. You might have already seen this in the advert photos. The 3-point plug charger charges the battery pack from 0 to 100% in 360 minutes, whilst the fast charger does 0 to 100% charge in 216 minutes. Now, the electric innovation aside, this is still the M Sport and it's the X-Drive. The X-Drive meaning it runs off of BMW's all-wheel drive system, and the M Sport meaning you're getting the best specification available for this generation of 5 Series. Starting with the M Sport Plus pack, otherwise known as the M Sport Pro, depending on variation. But just to be clear, on this car, the M Sport Plus pack gives you rear tinted glass, the sun protection glass, so you can see you've got a slight tint to the windows from the B pillar backwards. You get M Sport braking, and then my favourite, the upgraded and unmarked 20-inch diamond cut M Light Y-spoke alloy wheels. These alloys genuinely have a case for being my new favourite BMW alloy. Now, what do I mean by unmarked? There's no signs of curbing, there's no scratches, there's no scuffs on any of these alloys. They're all in fantastic condition and they look just like the 2 that I'm pointing out now. So let's have a hop inside. So we've got a full leather seat upholstery, the super comfy black Dakota leather seats, as you might have seen on previous generations of all BMWs, not just the 5 Series. These front 2 seats can be electrically adjusted. You've got additional lumbar support, side bolster support, and an extendable leg cushion. Front 2 seats can also be heated. The driver has a leather-wrapped multi-function steering wheel. You've got your paddle shifters for switching it into your manual modes. You've got a semi-automatic gearbox. You've got cruise control with a speed limiter, voice control, hands-free buttons, and then the multimedia buttons for your interactive digital cockpit. And then BMW never failed to deliver with the rest of their interior design. You've got this aluminium hexagonal trim on the center console, on the dashboard, and then some of the inner door panels just to break up the black Dakota leather. Then you've got your wide touchscreen display powered by the iDrive with everything you could possibly need in the modern day. If we have a hop inside, I'll show you some of these features now, but of course everything will be included in the advert. So we've got keyless start. And as I mentioned, we've got a touchscreen interface, extremely responsive. But what we'll do is we'll use the dials down here, just so we don't get the screen grubbing. So this is your main menu. You've got a nice interface. You'll have your tiles set up with your various apps, but then your sub-menus on the left-hand side. So, media to start with. We've got FM, AM and DAB radio, of course, as standard. You've then got additional applications such as your news and Spotify. So through the Spotify app, like on your phone, you'll be able to go through your playlists, your artists, albums, of course, without looking at your phone. So everything will be mirrored on here. And then, of course, you've got your Bluetooth audio to play your own music, whether it's through YouTube or another music app. You've also got wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So you might have seen from the photos already, I've connected up my phone. That is working completely fine. There's no need for a wire. You just need to connect it through Bluetooth. You've got Wi-Fi too. And then an extension of Bluetooth is your hands-free settings. So you can have your contacts on here. You can make calls and take calls. You can use the buttons on the steering wheel too to help you out with hands-free. But don't worry, if you haven't got Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you've still got your hands-free and multimedia built into the system. And another big plus is your satellite navigation built in too. The big perk of the wider touchscreen is, of course, you can move the map around. You can pinch and zoom to quickly see your points of interest, such as your petrol station. But, of course, you can still use your dials to zoom in and out. So down to car, this is a really helpful setting. You can just see your various vehicle settings and status. Vehicle status is really handy. This will show you if there's anything wrong with the car, if there's any faults, if your tyre pressure needs to be topped up, so we can see the tyre pressure is fine, the engine oil level is fine, and there's no issues with the car either. You'll also be able to see your service history too. Then on to apps. Here you'll find your additional BMW apps like your weather. You can connect up Amazon Alexa to Ringo, and as you might have just seen here, your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto too. So if we put the car into reverse, of course we've got a reversing camera. It's crystal clear. We've got our parking sensors too and our parking guidelines. So as we turn the wheel, we'll see the guidelines move, helping us with our bay and parallel parking. And then our front and rear parking sensors in a radar proximity style. Car back into park. Down below, as BMW do very well with their climate controls, they have their max AC button, but this is a dual zone climate control, so you can have separate intensities, separate temperatures for the left and right hand side respectively, as well as your seat heating. So down below, a very smart and simple center console. Your gear stick is here, and as I've shown you already, your multimedia controls. But then you've got your driver select modes on the right hand side too. So hybrid, of course this is a petrol plug-in hybrid. This will decide what is best for the particular drive. You can have a pure electric mode, which means it will only run up the electric. Then you've got your sport mode. This is of course a 3-litre 6-cylinder BMW. And then adaptive as well, which is your predictive setting. Underneath the armrest, some additional storage. Your USB Type-C port is just there. And then underneath here, you've got your regular USB port and a couple of cup holders. Through the steering wheel, this is your new digital cockpit. So you'll have a minimized view of the map. So if you don't want to get too distracted from the left-hand side, you've got a mini map through the middle. So that's it for the front cabin. Let's have a look at the rest of the car. Of course, we've got the exact same seat upholstery back here, the black Dakota leather with the M Sport stitched seat belts all around. We've got air vents for the back, as well as 2 more USB Type-C ports. And of course, with every 5 Series, you've just got plenty of room back here for any size or height of passenger, plenty of leg room and headroom. Move around to the rear, we'll see the privacy glass extends all the way to the rear pane, and then we've got this nice subtle spoiler lip, which I think makes a huge difference in the grand scheme of things. Of course, our 545E and X-Drive badges and our dual exhaust. A power tailgate, so we can press that button once, that'll open up for us. and then we're left with all of this space in the back. You have actually got extended storage under here. This is where we keep one of your chargers, and then on the left hand side you've got a nice little rucksack for your other charger. Then on the near side front of the car, this is where you'll plug in your charger. So, if you're interested in buying the BMW 545e, then please give us a call on 01580 712 115, or you can send us an email to sales@yourbestcar.co.uk. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we take part exchanges and offer finance packages. So if either of those options intrigue you, then please let us know. We're all accessible on iMessage or the Meta platforms, so Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp. So if you have any questions or queries about our cars, or perhaps some details of your part exchange you'd like to send over to us, then please feel free to message us on those platforms too. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and best of luck with your search for a new car.